안녕하세요. 제 이름은 김연주고요. 영어 이름은 에이프릴입니다. 현재 여기서 통역사로서 일을 하고 있고 MC도 하고 있고요. 거의 이제 한국 아티스트 분들을 위해서 싱가포르에서 일을 하고 있습니다. Hi, I'm April Kim. I'm the Korean to English interpreter and MC for the K-pop/K artist in Singapore. So I initially started as a marketer. There was an opportunity to interpret for an event organized by the Korean Association. And then after that, I got WhatsApp contact saying hey, actually we need someone to interpret for our show. I was like, sure, why not? Because I'm already comfortable talking in front of people. And then I realized that talking for people would be so much fun. And then now I'm an interpreter, full time. I'll say there were 3 viral moments. A first viral moment was the Taeyeon's concert last year. I love Taeyeon so much. Oh my god. Okay.
감정을 굉장한 억양으로 잘 살려주고 계신 것 같아서 감사합니다.
What happened was it was her last stop in her Asian tour. So you can imagine how happy and at the same time sad. So she was trying to imply it by using some idiom, a Korean term. 시원 섭섭해요, which is can she interpret it? And I'm like, sure, why not? And she caught that and she was like, oh, thank you, interpreter, for implying my emotions so well. So I interpret her compliment, and once that was over, crying, because Taeyeon usually don't compliment the interpreter in the show.
Hello, April.
Hello.
Hello. She's my interpreter. 저 계속 사용해도 되는 거죠, 이 말?
Can I continue to use this word, 수일아?
수일아.
For IU, she purposely asked my name as part of the show to introduce me as her interpreter to her audience. That was the first official introduction as a person. I was pulled out from the shadow and be introduced as a person for the first time. So I think that's when also other people start to recognize me as a person, not just an interpreter, which felt so different.
너무 좋아.
It is so good.
Thank you. 너무 좋아.
It's so good.
From my perspective, on the monitor, it looked really beautiful. How fans are making way for Yong-hwa, and then when he asked for second time, the fans did it again. I was like, that's so cool, that's so beautiful. So when Yong-hwa said 너무 좋아, it's so good, I was like, yeah, I should definitely tell the audience how happy he is by imitating it. And he laughed, and the show interpreter was like, go, continue, this is perfect. Until the moment that he started rapping, I was like, okay, you want the rap? I'll do the rap, and I just rapped.
These days you have so many meetings with other people these days.
Because interpretation is basically being a spokesperson for either a businessman or the artist. It's not just interpreting and translating, it's also understanding what's the intention of this person, what is the question that they want to ask, and what is the answer they want to hear, and what will be the next follow-up questions they want to know. So it's more about predicting what do they want to get out of this conversation or meeting. It's a unique job. I love it. It's so much fun. Ooh, the misconception is that I take photo with the artist and I'm their best friend. That is a misconception, guys. As an interpreter and also as an MC, we are supposed to be professional. So the most difficult part of doing this job is to not be a fangirl, which I am. So we're not supposed to talk to them unless the artist requests. It's rare, but sometimes artists request to take a photo or talk to me after the show because they want to show the appreciation. So there are moments like that. Latest one was Hwasa from Mamamoo. She was really kind. For the interpretation, I am usually placed at the backstage with the one monitor to see the artist's face. Because when they're talking, sometimes they can be sarcastic, right? And I cannot tell by just ear. So I have a monitor to check the artist's expression, and it's called feedback monitor. And usually I have one mic for a concert and two mics for the fan meeting. So I'm interpreting from English to Korean for the artist in one mic, which the audience cannot listen to. And then whenever the artist speaks Korean, I interpret that to English, which is broadcasted to the public. That is another mic. And I have my own earphone to listen to just the artist, because usually the fans get really loud with the excitement and cheers, so I cannot hear anything without the earphone. Definitely the fandom culture is one thing that I always look out for. Like, how does the artist call their fan? Because there's a formal way of calling, but also they have their own nicknames for the fans. And what are the latest topics that they talked about internally or also like in the interview? Like, what are the things the artists like at the moment? Because fans want to know what artists like, not the setup questions, right? I want to make sure that everything is natural when I interpret it, like as if I am the fan or as if I'm in the brain of the artist. To understand this chemistry, it takes me usually like 3 days, at least like 3 to 6 hours of research every day. Because like, it's not just about reading, but also watching all the YouTube clips that not only the agency created or the artist himself, herself created, but also the fan-made videos are really important. Those are the points that the fans love. Before the show, definitely, like for example, like first gen, second gen artists, they have so many data, it doesn't end. One thing really interesting is that they're a human being and we just forget about it, but when you did the research, you realize that they also change. They have their own journey, they had their own ups and downs. So you realize that this information that I searched about him in like about his early 20s doesn't apply to him anymore in late 30. During the event, definitely stamina is one thing, because you're paying extra attention on every single sound. Especially the artist is fluent in English, they will switch it back and forth and you need to decide on that instant second if you're going to interpret it or not. So paying attention to even the like breathing of the artist to see if he's going to speak or if he's not going to speak. Scary. Honestly, I'm really grateful. Don't take me wrongly, I'm like really grateful that people recognize me and especially the artists show appreciation to me and then like calling my name. Everything, it really feels like a dream.
에이프릴 씨 너무 잘하시더라. 에이프릴 씨 목소리가 나오면 딱 기분 좋아지는 그게 있어가지고.
I feel responsibility towards this recognition, towards this like affection and love that people are showing. That means they trust me. They trust me that when I'm doing an interpretation or when I'm doing emceeing, it's gonna be fun. And I'm like, I don't wanna disappoint you. So basically, like I'm grateful at the same time, I'm like, oh, I need to do better, I need to do better. There's a lot of pressure on me. My goal is to actually speak Chinese fluent enough so I can do interpretation in Chinese as well. So that's the next thing coming up. The first thing I wake up, I do Duolingo to learn Chinese, then eat breakfast while watching Chinese drama or movie. So I can like open my ears and open my mouth. 我可以说一点点，但是你问我问题的话，我不知道这个生词。감사합니다.